Hello, everybody. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Cliff Hand. I'm the Youth and Family Minister here at the Goodlettsville Church of Christ. First of all, we just want to say hi and glad that hopefully that everyone is doing well at these times when we're not able to be together. We hope that we will be able to be together soon, but until then, we have a lot of amazing things still planned for us to be able to communicate as well as being able to interact with one another. As always, if anyone needs anything, please make sure to not hesitate to contact the church office or to contact myself or Derek, our preaching minister, as well as any of our elders. Today, I wanted to make a short video to give us a tutorial on how to be able to give using our online giving. The work of the church continues, even though the church is not meeting in the building. So we hope that you'll make arrangements either by this way that I'm going to introduce you to today, or by mailing in your contribution, or by calling the office and seeing about making arrangements to drop it by. But today I want to try to make this as brief as possible, but I also want to be as clear as possible to make sure everybody understands and is able to do this to the best of their ability. For those of you who already give online, you may realize that what you're going to be looking at today is going to be different. In fact, before we got to the point to where we were going to not be having services together, we were already getting ready to change our online giving service. But for right now, those of you who are already giving via PushPay can continue to do so that way. That will not change over or be canceled completely until May. But for right now, our new way of giving, and for those of you who haven't given before, giving via our website is going to be the easiest way for you to be able to give, and I'm going to walk you through that today. So you can always email me if you've got any questions, or call me if anything about this is unclear or you have some issues trying to get this set up. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to click over here on my computer and share with you my computer screen so that you can see exactly what it is that you will be doing when you get ready to go online to give. So as you see here is my home screen after I've brought up Google Chrome. For many of you, you may be using Microsoft Edge, you may be using Firefox. Those of you on your phones may be using different browsers, but however you get on the internet on your computer, go ahead and open up your home page. And then on your home page, you're going to want to go to our church website, which is www.goodlettsville.org. That's goodlettsville.org. And you're going to want to go to that home page. And when that opens up, there you'll see our beautiful brand new website. Been around for several months now, and be able to navigate through there. One of the things I do want to remind those of you who are using tablets and phones to get to our website, that instead of this area up here that you see at the top of your screen that lists home, about, visit, programs, resources, Bible, and give, is that likely in the top of your phone on the home page to the Goodlettsville website, you're going to see a plus sign. If you'll click on that plus sign with your finger, it will then show you all of these options. So once we see these options, we're going to go ahead and click on the give link. And then what's going to happen is it's going to redirect us to our giving page. We are now using GiveHub. And you'll see on this page everything except for my email address here, which I'm going to take off. This is exactly what you're going to see when you go to that page, whether you get on by phone, by tablet, or using your computer. So if you are familiar with shopping online, if you're familiar with paying bills online, this is going to be very simple. But we are going to go through each step piece by piece so that this is as clear as possible. It may seem like I'm giving you a lot of information as we get ready to go through this. But this is only because there are a few options that you can do to be able to use this giving format. You'll have options about whether or not you want to make your giving to be a recurring gift. which means that you can set up a certain amount. If you already give the same amount every week, you can set it up to continuously give. And all you have to do is set it up once, and you don't have to worry about it until you're ready for that amount to not be taken out anymore. Or there's also an option for you to be able to set up a username and password for any time that you get ready to get on and give. You can do it a lot quicker than going through all the process that I'm going to show you today. So those are a couple of options that if you want to explore, we can look at in the future. You can play with it yourself, or you can contact me and I will help you the best way I can. So when you see this screen, you're going to see the opportunity here to put in an amount. And so for today's example, I am going to put in, because I'm actually going to do an actual live transaction for you today. Just because I want to make sure we do this right, I'm going to say I'm going to give $10. And so once you put in your amount, I'm going to make sure it says $10, not $100, not $1,000, because I want it to say $10. And then you can put something right here in your memo bar if you want to say contribution, or you can put the date in there, whatever you would like to do. Sometimes we can also use the same system to pay for those who need it to use to pay for Mother's Day out, or pay for a youth trip, or pay for a 50-plus trip. Then you might want to add something in the memo there. But once I put in my amount, I'm going to hit the next button. And now I have these options of these funds. So if you were a parent for Mother's Day out, you can click Mother's Day out. If you're paying for a youth function, you click on youth here. We've got a special place already set up for anybody who would like to donate to our tornado relief as part of that special contribution. But today we want to just go up here and hit select fund on our contribution. What then is going to pop up is a screen that tells you that, or basically asks you if you would like to give the extra 3% to help pay the processing fees. This is a wonderful way that we have to be able to give to the church, and it's very convenient. However, However, you know, the church has to pay percentage processing fees on everything that comes in. And that's what's going to happen. That's what everybody has to do. No matter any time you use a card, the fees have to be paid. So if at all possible, if you could help us by leaving that button turned on and adding that 3%, it would help pay the fees. However, if you decide not to, you can go over here and you can click the button where it says off, where it would just be whatever amount that you put in to begin with. So I'm going to leave this on for today's, just to show you guys how to do this today. And then I'm going to hit the next button. And it asks me if I want to make this a recurring donation. And I've already explained that a little bit to you. If you give the same amount every week and you want to set that up to just to recur, you can hit yes. And when you do, it'll walk you through the process of when you want it to give and on what day and those things. So if you'd like to do that on your own, you can click the yes button and go through that process. But for today, in today's example, I'm going to click on no here. I have already set up a username and password. And so whenever I get ready to get on here, after I've already completed those first two processes, all I can do is hit sign in. My card information has already been there. So I can just hit the give button after this and I'll already be done, and it'll be that fast. But for many of you, you will have not done that. So you can continue as guest, which is the way that I'm going to show you in just a second. Or you can sign up and go ahead and put in your name, create a username and password, which is usually going to be your email and your password that you pick. And the next time you get on, you'll be able to put in your amount, click the contribution, and then hit just one or two more buttons, and you'll be done in less than 10 seconds. But it will take a little bit of setup time on the front end. But I've already done that, but I'm going to skip that part today and show you what everybody will see the first time that they sign in. So I'm going to click continue as guest. So here's where I'll fill out my card information. So I'll type up here the name that is on the card, which is my name here. And then I'm going to automatically have something that's going to populate here. In fact, I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a second while I put in my credit card numbers here, just for security's sake. Just typing in all my numbers here. All right, and I will enter in my billing zip code. Okay. And then once I have finished filling that out on that form, at the bottom, you're going to see a next button. And so literally, I know I'm not showing you my screen right now, but all you have to do is put the name that's written on the card, put in the card number, the expiration date, the billing zip code that you normally get your bill sent to, and then the little code that's on the back. And then you will hit the next button. And once it goes to the next screen here, I will turn my screen back around for you to be able to see. All right, I'm going to turn my screen back on here for you so you can see what this is going to look like. So I've already put in my church credit, or not my church credit card, my card information, and I filled it all out, and then I hit next, and then it says thank you for your donation. So you want to make sure that that amount that you put in at the beginning is what you want to give, because once you finish putting in your card information and click next, this will be the screen that you see. So for those of you who are going to just be doing this as a guest, you're going to want to make sure that right here in this, please enter your email section, that you type in your email so that you will receive your receipt. Those of you who set up a username and password, your email will be your username, and every time that you give, you will be emailed your receipt. Or if you have it set up on your computer to be able to print, you can click print receipt. But I'm going to have mine sent an email right here, send email, and I have it sent to me, and then I'm done. So once again, you can access this via our webpage. If you have any questions, please let me know. It is pretty straightforward and pretty simple. But if you need help, we'd be happy to work with you to get that taken care of the best we possibly can. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope it's helpful. If not, please let me know. Everybody stay safe. Everybody stay healthy. We're praying for everyone. And always, if you need anything, please call us. We will be able to help you the best that we can. God bless.